Hello, am I audible? Yes, please let me know. Am I audible to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, first of all, I welcome all of you in this lecture. So, good morning to everyone. So, let me present my screen to you. Yes, please let me know. Can you able to see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, so in my previous lecture, we have already seen this statement, that is, let S be a non-empty bounded subset of R and A be any non-zero real number. And if we define a set to be AS which contains AX such that X belongs to X, then we have seen these two statements. Whenever A is bigger than 0, then infimum of S is equals to A times infimum of S, and supremum of S is equals to A times supremum of S. But this does not happens when I choose A to be less than 0. In that case, we are having infimum of S is A times supremum of S whenever this number A is negative, and supremum of S is equals to A times infimum of S. So remember these two statements because this will help us to solve some examples, so that using this statement we are able to conclude what is the infimum and supremum of such examples. Okay, now based on this I will give you some practicals. See, right now I don't have given you any practical based on our first unit, so as soon as I complete this unit, or you can say maybe in the next week, you will get your first practical based on unit number 1. Okay, now I hope you have all read this proof by yourself. First of all, tell me, have you read it? So, do you have any difficulties in it?
सर
Yes.
आपने वीडियो नहीं डाला था यूट्यूब पे कल का?
यस, वो एक्चुअली मेरे पास वाईफाई का थोड़ा इशू था, इसलिए नहीं डाला था. अभी मैंने वो यूट्यूब पे पोस्ट कर दिया है, वो मैं आपके ग्रुप में डाल दूंगा थोड़े टाइम में.
थैंक यू.
Okay, so let's begin with this new topic, that is LUB axiom, or you can say order completeness axiom. Okay, it is not order. You can say it is LUB axiom or completeness axiom on R. Now, what do we mean by completeness axiom on R? Okay, so here is the first statement of completeness axiom on R. Okay, so please understand this statement carefully. You will find that this statement is quite obvious. Okay, but let me know whether you will feel that or not. Every non-empty subset of R, remember, please look at to the statement carefully. Every non-empty subset of R which is bounded above has the supremum in R. Now, will you feel this statement is quite obvious? Yes, will you feel that? नाउ रिमेंबर देयर इज नो रेस्ट्रिक्शन ऑन यू. अगर आपको समझ में आया तो हाँ बोलो, नहीं आया तो आप ना भी बोल सकते हो. Yes, have you understood this statement?
No, sir.
What about others? Is there anyone who have understood this? And remember, I want reply from each and every student. Okay, first of all, tell me what do we mean by non-empty subset of R which is bounded above? Can I pick that non-empty subset of R to be N set of naturals?
No, sir.
No, because set of natural is not bounded above. So what do we mean by bounded above?
It has an upper bound.
It has an upper bound. So upper bound अगर उस सेट को एग्जिस्ट हो रहा है उस सेट के लिए, तो क्या अगर हमें उससे कोई और बड़ा अपर बाउंड मिला नहीं तो सपोज वही सबसे लीस्ट अपर बाउंड होगा तो हम उसे बोलेंगे सुप्रीमम.
Yes, sir.
So that's why I'm saying this statement is quite obvious because every non-empty subset of R which is bounded above has the supremum in R. ओके मीन्स व्हाट, अगर हम कोई भी नॉन एम्प्टी सबसेट ऑफ आर पिक करते हैं और अगर वो सेट बाउंडेड अबो है, अब बाउंडेड अबो होगा मीन्स व्हाट, किसी अपर बाउंड से बाउंड होगा, तो उस बाउंडेड अबो वाले सेट के लिए ऑलवेज सुप्रीमम एग्जिस्ट होगा. दैट्स द मीनिंग ऑफ दिस स्टेटमेंट. इज इट क्लियर नाउ?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now let us see some remarks. The completeness axiom of R along with field and order axiom indicates that R is the complete order field. Okay, now see there are 2-3 definitions of these fields respective to some other subjects in mathematics. Right now you just understood every non-zero element in R has an inverse. This is one kind of definition of fields in abstract theory, or you can say in abstract algebra. But let me not go in that, otherwise you will find it is some more difficult. Okay, so second one is it is widely used axiom of real number system, and existence of supremum is our final assumption in construction of real number system. Okay, which means what? Let me give you an example for you. See, I need to consider a non-empty subset of R which is bounded above. So let us pick set A which is equals to say close interval -2, comma 3. Can I say this is non-empty?
Yes, sir.
Obviously this set is non-empty. And how many elements are there in this set A?
Infinite.
Infinite. Okay, so far so good. अदरवाइज मुझे लगा कि लास्ट लेक्चर जैसे ही कोई आंसर करेगा कि इसमें 2 या 3-4 ही एलिमेंट होंगे. सो इट इज नॉट लाइक दैट. So there are infinite element in this set A, hence this is non-empty. Now can I say this is subset of R?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So this is quite obvious. This is the subset of R. Now my question is, can I say this set is bounded above?
Yes, sir.
In fact, we can say that you will see that, or you see that this set A is in fact bounded. Okay, it is bounded below as well as bounded above, hence it is bounded. So you can see this set is bounded above. So what is the supremum of A?
3.
So here the supremum of A is 3. So remember that statement tells us that whenever we pick any non-empty subset of R which is bounded above, then supremum always exists. As you can see in this example also, supremum exists because this set is bounded. The same we can do it for infimum. Okay. For that we need to pick. Now remember I am telling the statement for infimum. Every non-empty subset of R. Now in case of supremum, we want it is bounded above. Now can you tell me what we required in case of infimum?
Bounded below.
Bounded below. So we need to pick a non-empty subset of R which is bounded below. Hence infimum exists. So can I say this set A is bounded below?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So this set is bounded below. And what is the infimum for this set A?
-2.
So infimum of A is nothing but -2. So remember this is nothing but the completeness axiom of R. Whenever the set is bounded above, hence supremum exists, and whenever this set is bounded below, infimum exists. And what happens if the set is bounded? Then what we can say about supremum and infimum?
Both exist.
Both exist. Exactly. I hope this is clear now. Okay, so here we are having that statement, every non-empty subset of R which is bounded below has a supremum in R, has a infimum in R, sorry for that, has a infimum in R. Now again, I am leaving this proof for your homework because I don't think this proof is this quite important, because see, for completing our entire syllabus, we need to skip such proofs. Okay, if we will get some time at the end, then we will definitely prove these theorems, or I will explain the proof in detail. Okay, but right now, please do it by yourself. और जो भी important proofs होंगे हम वो सारे करेंगे. ओके सो ऐसा नहीं है कि हम कोई भी प्रूफ नहीं कर रहे, विच मीन्स दैट इज नॉट इम्पॉर्टेंट. सी एवरीथिंग इज इम्पॉर्टेंट इन मैथमेटिक्स, बट फॉर completing our entire syllabus we need to skip some proofs, and I am assuming that you will do it by yourself. और अगर आपको कहीं पर भी कोई डिफिकल्टी आती है then please let me know. Okay, now our next topic is a little bit important, or you can say this is the heart of real number. Okay, this is the heart of real number, that is Archimedean property and its consequences. Now there is the beautiful story behind this Archimedean property. Let me give you an example from where it is arises. Okay, Archimedean is a scientist, or you can say it is a mathematician, who gives this property, which is a very important property in real numbers. अब ये कहाँ से arise हुई, उसके लिए मैं आपको एक एग्जांपल देता हूँ कि आर्किमेडियन ने ये प्रॉपर्टी कहाँ से निकाला और उसने सोचा कैसे. Now you assume a bathtub. पता है सबको bathtub कैसा होता है?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, and I am talking about bathtub for an adult person and not for children. If you want to consider it is for children, you can. Now the question is, do you know spoon?
Yes, sir.
Spoon means चम्मच. Okay, जिससे हम normally खाना खाते हैं. तो question is, can you empty that bathtub using that spoon? Have you understood the question? Okay, means what? वो bathtub में already पानी भरा हुआ है और आपके पास एक spoon है, means चम्मच है. सो क्वेश्चन इज, क्या आप उस चम्मच से वो पूरा का पूरा बाथटब एम्प्टी कर सकते हो क्या? नहीं.
सर कर तो सकते हैं बट बहुत टाइम जाएगा।
Yes, so this is the answer behind this Archimedean property. Okay, we can definitely do that. तो सी खाली सोच कर देखो, आर्किमिडियन ने क्या किया, खाली इतनी सी छोटी सी बात उसने एक थ्योरेटिकल फॉर्मेट में डाल दी और उस पर उसने अपनी रिसर्च दे दी और बोला कि इसे हम बोलेंगे अब आर्किमिडियन प्रॉपर्टी. सी हाउ क्लेवर ही वाज. Okay, now let me give you the statement of this Archimedean property. Okay, अब यही चीज ध्यान में रख के इसने स्टेटमेंट क्या बोला, you give me any real number. Please understand this statement carefully. You give me any real number, I will give you a natural number such that your real number is always less than my natural number. Have you understood the statement? समझ में आया या नहीं आया?
Yes, sir.
What about others?
Yes, sir.
See, I want reply from everyone.
यस सर समझ में आया।
ओके, और अगर जिनको नहीं समझ में आता है तो हम अपनी नॉर्मल स्पीकिंग लैंग्वेज में बताते हैं, तो उससे आपको ज्यादा समझ में आएगा. सी आर्किमिडियन प्रॉपर्टी ने, आर्किमिडियन क्या बोला, आप मुझे कोई भी एक रियल नंबर दो. यू गिव मी एनी रियल नंबर, कोई भी दो, कितना भी छोटा दो या फिर कितना भी बड़ा दो, डजेंट मैटर. मैं आपको एक ऑलवेज ऐसा नेचुरल नंबर दूंगा कि आपने जो दिया होगा रियल नंबर वो ऑलवेज छोटा होगा फ्रॉम माय नेचुरल नंबर. अब सोचो कि ये ट्रू होगा कि नहीं होगा. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, आप में से कोई भी मुझे एक रियल नंबर दे सकते हो.
Hi.
ओके, सी ये तो बहुत ही छोटा नंबर है 5. मैं आपको 6 नंबर दे दूंगा. 6 इज अ नेचुरल नंबर एंड यू विल सी दैट 5 इज ऑलवेज लेस देन 6, which means what, this property is automatically satisfied for smaller numbers. कोई भी बड़ा नंबर निकालो, चलो.
1,000.
1000. I will add 1 to 1000. So it becomes 1001. Now my question is, can I say 1001 is a natural number?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So remember, this is the clever statement of Archimedes. Okay. You give me any real number, I will always give you a natural number such that your real number is always less than my natural number. समझा स्टेटमेंट?
Yes, sir.
किसी को कुछ डाउट इस स्टेटमेंट में? Okay, so let's try to prove this Archimedean property. Okay, we are not proving it, the proof is given by Archimedean, but हम खाली इसे स्टडी करेंगे. Okay, so the statement is, for every real number x, there exists a natural number small n such that real number is always less than the natural number. Okay, this is the statement of Archimedes. Or in other words, you can say that for every real number, there exists a bigger natural number. ओके, अब ध्यान दो, हम इसका प्रूफ कैसे करेंगे. ओके, हम करेंगे नहीं, हम खाली स्टडी करेंगे. So if x is less than or is equals to 0, okay, what it means, x is less than or is equals to 0?
Non-positive number.
Non-positive numbers, exactly. ओके, सो नॉन पॉजिटिव नंबर्स के लिए हम इनिशियल नेचुरल नंबर ही कंसीडर कर सकते हैं, दैट इज 1. such that this x is always less than 1? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
सो ऑलवेज अगर आप कोई भी नेगेटिव नंबर लोगे या फिर जीरो नंबर लोगे तो हम क्लियरली 1 पिक करेंगे फ्रॉम नेचुरल नंबर सच दैट दैट रियल नंबर x इज ऑलवेज लेस देन दिस नंबर 1. Hence, for negative numbers, this property is automatically satisfying by the choice of this n. Okay, now what happens if this x is positive? Okay, now we don't know what is the value of x. Now suppose if possible, remember हमें प्रूव क्या करना है, हमने कोई भी रियल नंबर x पिक किया वो पॉजिटिव है. अब मुझे एक एग्जिस्टेंस के बारे में बात करनी है ऑफ नेचुरल नंबर, दैट इज n बिलोंग्स टू सेट ऑफ नेचुरल्स सच दैट हमें प्रूव करना है दिस x इज लेस देन n. दिस इज आवर एम. ओके, here we are picking this x is a real number which is bigger than 0. Our aim is to find a natural number such that this real number x is less than my natural number n. This is our aim to prove. Now suppose if possible, okay, अब हम method of contradiction से जाएंगे. अगर ये statement true नहीं है, which means what? कौन सा statement true होगा? What is the relation between x and n? By law of trichotomy, if x is not less than n, then what we can say about x and n?
X is greater than N.
Greater than
greater than
Greater than or equal to n.
greater than or equal to n. Okay, so ये हम अब assume करते हैं और check करते हैं whether we are getting some contradiction at the end or not. So suppose if possible there exists a real number x such that this n is less than or is equals to x for all n belongs to natural number. Now remember, here I am saying this is true for all n. मतलब natural number में हमें एक भी n ऐसा नहीं मिलेगा जो x से बड़ा होगा. That's why this for all word is very important here. यहाँ तक समझा हमें करना क्या है? Yes.
No, sir.
ओके, आपने नो बोला या यस बोला?
No, sir.
ओके, सो अब हमें सी now what it means, n is less than or is equals to x for all n belongs to natural number, then can I say x is an upper bound of n?
Yes.
See, we are saying n is less than or is equals to x for all n belongs to natural number. Then what it means, set of natural number में जितने भी n numbers जो भी है वो सारे x से छोटे हैं. Which means what? Can I say then this x is an upper bound of set of natural number?
Yes, sir.
Yes, but is it true? Okay, हमें पता क्या है सेट ऑफ नेचुरल नंबर के बारे में? सेट ऑफ नेचुरल नंबर इज
Not bounded above.
it is not bounded above but it is bounded below. Okay, so अगर set of natural number bounded above ही नहीं है तो using completeness axiom क्या हम बोल सकते हैं x is an upper bound for set of natural number?
No, sir. No.
No. So यहाँ पर ही हमें contradiction मिल गया. ओके, तो आप यहाँ पर ही इस प्रूफ को एंड कर सकते हो, लेकिन आपको ये देना पड़ेगा स्टेटमेंट दैट इज n इज नॉट बाउंडेड अबव, हेंस वी आर गोइंग टू कंक्लूड दैट वी आर गेटिंग द कॉन्ट्राडिक्शन. अदरवाइज इफ यू वांट टू राइट यू कैन राइट दिस फर्दर स्टेटमेंट्स, दैट इज फर्दर वी नो दैट n is non-empty because 1 belongs to n. In fact, we are having many elements which are belonging to this set of natural number. Thus, set of natural number is empty, non-empty. Thus, n is non-empty subset of R which is bounded above. Okay, see, n is less than or is equals to x means what? X is an upper bound of n. So order completeness axiom से हम क्या बता सकते हैं? n is a non-empty subset of R which is bounded above. अगर bounded above है means what? By LUB axiom, n has the supremum. Okay, यहाँ तक क्लियर है? Yes, what about others? यहाँ तक क्लियर है?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So n has a supremum. So let us call that supremum as small l in R. Okay, supremum hai means what? This L is the least upper bound. So by property of supremum, taking epsilon to be 1, there exists a natural number n naught belongs to set of natural numbers such that this n naught is bigger than L minus 1, which gives me what? 1 plus n naught is bigger than L, where 1 belongs to natural number और n naught भी कैसा है? Natural number में belong कर रहा है. तो अगर मैं दो नंबर्स जो नेचुरल नंबर में बिलोंग कर रहे हैं अगर मैं उनका एडिशन कंसीडर करूं देन व्हाट वी कैन से अबाउट दिस एडिशन? कैन आई से दिस एडिशन बिलोंग्स टू सेट ऑफ नेचुरल नंबर?
Yes, sir.
Yes, so we can say that this addition belongs to natural number. But what is the relation between 1 plus n naught and L? 1 plus n naught is bigger than L. And we are saying that L is the supremum. But here we will get another upper bound for set of natural number. So this is the contradiction which we are having in this statement. This is the contradiction to the fact that L is the supremum of n. Thus our assumption is wrong. हमने assume क्या किया? This assume किया था हमने. Here you can see. Here we have assumed this, that is x is bigger than or is equals to 1, n, and we are getting that this assumption is wrong. So if this is wrong, then what is true?
X is less than n.
X has to be the less than n. Hence we proved the Archimedean property, and remember this is a very beautiful property. That is, you give me any real number, I will give you a natural number such that your real number is always less than my natural number. Is the proof clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now let's. Okay, now these are some consequences based on Archimedean properties. Okay. Now let us see how we are going to prove these consequences based on Archimedean property. So here is a theorem. Let x comma y belongs to real number be two positive real numbers. Then remember here we are picking x and y be two positive real numbers. Then first statement is saying then there exists natural number n such that 0 is less than 1 by n is less than x. And the second statement is there exists another natural number say m such that m times y is bigger than x. Now first of all observe this statement carefully and let me know have you understood this statement or not. Yes, have you understood this statement? Yes, I am waiting. Please reply. से आपके ऊपर कोई जोर जबरदस्ती नहीं है, अगर नहीं समझा तो आप ना बोल सकते हो।
सर एकदा रिपीट करा.
हाँ सर.
ओके, सो हम इसे डायरेक्टली प्रूव ही करते हैं। प्रूव करते करते आपको पता चल जाएगा व्हाट इट मीन्स। ओके, सो व्हाट इज गिवन टू अस? यस, x and y be any two?
Real numbers.
Is it only real numbers or positive real numbers? Observe
Positive
this
real number.
statement. X comma y belongs to R be two positive real numbers. Okay, so we need to consider x and y belongs to R plus. Okay, अब हमें फर्स्ट स्टेटमेंट प्रूव क्या करना है? 0 is less than 1 by n is less than x. Okay, this is our aim is to prove. Okay, अब x belongs to R plus है, then what can I say about 1 by x then? Okay, so before that, first of all tell me what it means x belongs to R. What it means that means by x belongs to R plus? What it meant by x belongs to R plus?
x कोई भी पॉजिटिव नंबर होगा।
x पॉजिटिव नंबर होगा, लिखेंगे कैसे? x is bigger than 0, right?
हाँ,
Now what can I say about 1 by x then?
Bigger than 0.
This is also bigger than 0. Now here I am saying x is a positive real number. Now what can I say about 1 by x?
Positive real number.
पॉजिटिव रियल नंबर। यहाँ पर कोई कंफ्यूजन नहीं है? ओके, अब यहाँ पे हम आर्किमिडियन प्रॉपर्टी यूज करते हैं। ओके, यू विल सी द ब्यूटीफुल एप्लीकेशन ऑफ आर्किमिडियन प्रॉपर्टी। अकॉर्डिंग टू यू, you told me that this is a positive real number, so I am applying Archimedean property to this real number. Okay, so you are giving me this real number 1 by x. Okay, then I will give you a natural number, say n belongs to natural number, such that your real number, that is 1 by x, such that this is the short form, or you can say abbreviation for such that, s dot t dot, such that your real number, that is 1 by x, is less than my natural number, that is n. ये क्लियर है? यस, यहाँ तक समझाओ।
Yes, sir.
क्या किया
Yes,
हमने? खाली आर्किमिडियन प्रॉपर्टी यूज की। ओके, पहले हमने ये 1 बाय एक्स बनाया और आपने मुझे बोला 1 बाय एक्स इज अ रियल नंबर। तो ये अगर रियल नंबर है तो हम इस पर आर्किमिडियन प्रॉपर्टी यूज करेंगे। अकॉर्डिंग टू द आर्किमिडियन प्रॉपर्टी, देयर एग्जिस्ट अ नेचुरल नंबर n बिलोंग्स टू सेट ऑफ नेचुरल, सच दैट दिस रियल नंबर 1 बाय एक्स इज लेस देन माय नेचुरल नंबर n। ओके, अब हमें क्या करना है? इन्हें हम खाली रिप्लेस करेंगे। ओके, सो वी कैन राइट इट एज 1 by n इज लेस देन x। ये समझा? यस?
Yes, sir.
Okay, this is the school level algebra. Okay, and here what we know about 1 by x? 1 by x is bigger than 0. Okay, you can see here 1 by x is bigger than 0. So what we can say about 1 by n? 1 by n is also bigger than 0. Yes or no? Because n belongs to natural number and natural numbers are always positive. So 1 by n is always positive. Hence it is bigger than 0. Is it clear now?
Yes, sir.
यही हमें प्रूव करना था. You can see.
Yes, sir.
समझा? Anybody have any kind of doubt, then please unmute yourself and you can ask. Otherwise, we will move on the next one. है किसी को कुछ डाउट?
No, sir.
Okay, so let's move on the next one. Let us see the statement first. So for second one, there exists the natural number m such that m times y is bigger than x. Okay, अब ये देखो ये हम प्रूव कैसे करेंगे. Okay. Remember, we are having x and y belongs to R plus. Our aim is to prove m times y is bigger than x. Okay. अब आप में से कोई बताएगा या फिर कोई मुझे हिंट देना चाहेगा हम ये प्रूव कैसे करेंगे? सी हम बेसिक से चलेंगे. व्हाट वी नो x, y बिलोंग्स टू R प्लस.
X is greater than 0.
This both are
Greater than 0.
bigger than 0. Okay. Now what I can say about 1 by y?
Greater than 0.
This 1 by y is also bigger than 0. And x is also bigger than 0. Now what can I say about this product? X into 1 by y, which is nothing but x by y. Can I say this is bigger than 0?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So this is bigger than 0. And can I say this is the real number?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So now you choose this is our real number. Then there exists the natural number m such that what will happen? This real number x by y is less than my natural number m. And by rewriting this, we are having this x is less than m times y. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
So you can see this is the beautiful application of Archimedean property. Okay, so you just need to play with it just a bit so that you will get the required answer. I hope this statement is clear now. Is it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
किसी को कुछ डाउट इसमें? Okay. Okay, now next we are having well ordering principle. Okay, now let me stop it here. We will begin with this well ordering principle in my next lecture. I hope you enjoyed this lecture. So anybody want